Bienvenidos and welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. Today we're making a very unknown recipe from the beautiful city of Sevilla, which by the way happens to be one of the culinary capitals of Europe. We're talking patatas en paseo. This dish is basically potatoes that you fry in extra virgin olive oil until they're golden fried. And then you finish them off in a very simple sauce made with garlic, onions, spices and herbs that truly takes this dish to the next level of goodness. Folks, serve these potatoes as a side dish, next to some grilled fish, or even as a tapas appetizer. Either way, it's the kind of food that with each bite, it's gonna fill your body with so much Spanish goodness. Really quick before we start, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Phil Segarra, David Machado, Tommy Williams, Jim Schallert, and Barbara Eastman. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. All right, let's just dive right into this. I'm gonna heat a large fry pan with a medium heat. And we'll add in 1 cup of extra virgin olive oil, which is 240 milliliters. You can use other oils here. It's just extra virgin is what's typically used to make this recipe, as it gives the potatoes that beautiful lift of goodness. Link where you can get the Spanish one I'm using in the description box below. While the oil is heating, I'm going to cut 1 kilogram of potatoes, which is 2 1/4 pounds. They've already been peeled, washed, and patted dry. Each one to half moon shapes that are 1 centimeter thick, which is a little over 1/4 inch. I'm using Yukon Golds here, but you can use whatever potatoes you like. Then we'll add the sliced potatoes into the hot fry pan. And we'll mix them around, that way they're all coated in the olive oil. And you don't have to mix the potatoes around continuously, but do get it every 3 to 4 minutes, that way they all evenly fry. While the potatoes are cooking, let's get the rest of our ingredients ready. I'm going to roughly chop 1 medium-sized onion, roughly chop 6 cloves of garlic, and cut 2 slices from a baguette, each one being 1 inch thick, which is 2 1/2 centimeters. Okay, let's move back to the potatoes. After 20 to 25 minutes and they're beautifully golden fried, they should be ready to go. You can always pierce them with a toothpick just to ensure that they're done. At this point, I'm going to remove the pan from the heat and drain the potatoes into a colander with a heat-proof bowl underneath. And we'll season the potatoes with a kiss of sea salt. For the next step, I'm going to heat the same fry pan with a medium heat and add in 1/4 cup of the olive oil we fried the potatoes in, which is 60 milliliters. After a couple minutes, we'll add in the slices of baguette, and we're going to fry them between 3 to 4 minutes or until they're golden fried all around. Once the slices of baguette are golden fried, we'll remove them from the pan and set them aside. Now, using the same pan with the same heat, we'll add in the chopped onion and the chopped garlic. And we'll mix the ingredients around continuously, that way they all evenly saute. After 4 to 5 minutes, and the ingredients are lightly browned, I'm going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of sweet smoked Spanish paprika, which is 1.25 grams, along with 1/2 teaspoon of ground cumin, which is 1 1/2 grams, and 1/2 teaspoon of dried thyme, which is 1/2 gram. And we'll give it a quick mix. Then we'll add in 1/2 cup of dry white wine, which is 120 milliliters. If wine is not your thing, you can use any broth of your choice here with a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. And season everything with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a mix until it's well mixed together, and then simmer it for a few minutes. After simmering the wine for about 3 minutes and the alcohol has been cooked off, we'll turn off the heat in the pan and let the ingredients sit there for a few minutes, that way they can slightly cool. Once the ingredients have slightly cooled, we'll transfer everything into a tall plastic cylinder. To make this sauce, you can also use a food processor, stand-up blender, or even a NutriBullet. We'll also add in the 2 slices of fried baguette and 1 cup of water, which is 240 milliliters. And using a hand blender, we'll blend the ingredients until we end up with a beautiful creamy sauce. For the final step, we'll heat the same fry pan with a medium heat. Add in the creamy sauce. Pinch in a 1/4 teaspoon of saffron threads, which is 0.17 grams. Link where you can get the Spanish golden saffron I'm using in the description box below. And 2 bay leaves. And we'll give it a gentle mix, and then simmer it between 5 to 10 minutes, that way all the flavors can develop. After simmering the sauce for about 10 minutes and all the flavors have developed, we'll add in the fried potatoes back into the pan. And we'll give the pan a gentle shake, that way all the potatoes are coated in the sauce. And we're going to simmer this for another 2 to 3 minutes or until the potatoes are heated through. Then remove the pan from the heat. Transfer some of the potatoes and sauce into a serving dish. And garnish with fresh parsley. Check it out, Patatas en Paseo, a very unknown recipe from the province of Sevilla. Easy to make, gorgeous presentation, and truly the kind of food that's gonna fill you with so much goodness. Let's give this a try and see how it turned out. Once again folks, Patatas en Paseo. And for those of you that follow Spain on Fork, you know I'm a huge fan of potatoes, so this I cannot wait to try. Here we go. Wow. Look how beautiful. Seriously, one of the best potato dishes that hail from Spain. Even though it's an unknown recipe outside of Sevilla, those potatoes have such a great flavor from the extra virgin olive oil. They kept their shape and didn't fall apart, and that sauce taking things to the next level. Give it a try at home. Very easy to make. It's a handful of ingredients. Once again, it's a side dish next to some grilled fish, or even as a tapas appetizer. Either way, the kind of food that's gonna knock it out of the ballpark. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button. Leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.